one final cruise for you.
Ooh.
Oh, this one, I really fancy this one. It's with Carnival. It's on board the Carnival Dream, and it's your chance of doing so much, actually, because, well, we'll go through that tune in a second, but you know, Chicago, Memphis, New Orleans.
Wow.
Oh.
Amazing. And of course, the end of the whole thing is this wonderful cruise with Carnival.
I know.
You know, the fun ship, a really fun ship for families and fun lovers of all ages. And again, you've got on here great variety of different dining things, from 24-hour pizza to New York-style deli, sushi bars and Indian food on board. This particular ship has a soaring 11-deck high atrium with like a suspended piano almost at the top of it. It's got an indoor-outdoor dance club, really, really great. A dedicated comedy lounge, punchliners, decorated with 109 Venetian masks. Great different things out on the open deck as well. You can sip on the rum or the tequila bars, and they basically compete. And if you go online, you can see videos of the guys competing in the rum and tequila bars.
I know with Carnival, they often talk about the fun aspect.
It's really, really, everything's fun. It's very American. It's it's really, really kind of fun, kind of in-your-face American cruising. Really good fun, and great. They've got a taste bar on board as well, where they show you can taste all the different foods from the different restaurants on board. So rather than having to go and
that's a nice
go and try a restaurant, you just try a taster and see if you like it, and then you can go through and try the actual restaurant itself. The Mongolian wok's one of my favourite things. You pick what you want and they fry it for you in the Mongolian style with some spices in front of you. But loads and loads to do here. They've got really popular things as well as the pasta bar as well. Well, again, you pick your ingredients and the chef does it
Keith,
for you.
you're actually making me feel really hungry now.
Yeah.
I love every cruise I've been lucky. I've been on about 20 cruises, and the food has always been outstanding on every single one. You know. Anyway, are you ready to see your trip of a lifetime? Because we're flying over to Chicago. Yeah. You're transferred from the airport, and you've got 2 nights there, haven't you?
Yeah, the Windy City, which has been rediscovered since local boy Barack Obama got the top job. It's a city of live music, phenomenal array of jazz and blues clubs packed into the back rooms of its amiable bars and cafes. It's a city where the skyscraper lights flicker on, Beethoven's Ninth Symphony fills the twilight air, and people sit on blankets spread as far as the eye can see as they chat and chink beer bottles and hoist burly slices of pizza, Chicago style. That's a Chicago style picnic. It's full of wonderful art that you can see here, whimsical public art all over the place, and it's got a global spanning foodie culture which is cheaper than New York. And then it's a city where concerts happen at the Millennium Park for free every night, which is amazing.
Really?
Yeah, really good. Best way of doing it, the Wendella cruise boats, which take you through the bridges down Chicago River at sunset.
Now, really pay attention to this one, because there is so much included. It's very exciting, because the next part of your holiday is the AMTRAK train from Chicago to Memphis.
That's right. It's an overnight. You get what they call a roomette, which is your own little cabin, and you've got seats, and then the seats you get a turn-down service in the evening. All your food's included, and they'll turn them into beds, and then you overnight on there.
So that's quite an experience.
Really great experience. This is a really popular thing to do. Great way. You're travelling through the amazing the centre of the States, which is so much to see and do, through forests, through hillside, gorgeous. Then you've got to arrive in Memphis, Sean.
And we transferred to a very special hotel.
The Heartbreak Hotel. Yeah, the Heartbreak Hotel, which is literally facing Graceland, would you believe it? For 2 nights stay. Perched above the Mississippi River, Memphis is perhaps the single most exciting destination in the South, especially for music lovers. Visitors flock to celebrate the city that gave the world blues, soul and rock and roll, as well as to chow down on the unrivaled barbecue capital of the nation. Memphis is deeply atmospheric, faded downtown streets dot with retro stores and diners, and of course the sun sets across the broad Mississippi. And again, it's got superb museums, fantastic restaurants, and if you're a fan of the big man,
it's a must-have, isn't it?
Then Graceland awaits. Thank you very much. And you can go and see it. But of course, you've got people like Johnny Cash and Howlin' Wolf, you know, and Isaac Hayes as well, that all come from this beautiful part of the world. So,
I don't know if you can hear the gallery, because we've got producers and directors upstairs, and
it's Graceland.
They're not impressed with your Elvis impression. So
thank you very much. That's all I say. Honestly, it's amazing. And your hotel has an Elvis gift shop inside as well. Elvis's pool is in a guitar shape.
Oh,
there's a pool in the back of Graceland. Yeah, it's incredible. So go and see where the king lived. Honestly, man.
Now, So you've got that fantastic stay, 2 nights in the Heartbreak Hotel, but you've then got a second train journey. It's a bit shorter, this one.
Yeah, this is about 8 hours, Sean. So you know you're just going to travel during the day across.
And that's from Memphis to New Orleans.
Yeah,
but then
coast
you've
to
got
coast.
2 nights here, haven't you?
Yeah, you've got 2 nights. This is incredible, I know. So this is renowned New Orleans. Well, we know New Orleans, I'm sure. Renowned for its incredible culture, its food, its architecture, its art, celebrations and jazz music. It's a celebrated and fascinating city, steeped in influence from Europe, Asia and the Caribbean and beyond. It's a wonderfully unique melting pot where anything can happen and usually does. You can explore the historic core of the city, renowned sites such as the French Quarter, Royal Street, the Warehouse and Arts District and the Garden District. Choose from hundreds of restaurants and savour local specialities like gumbo, jambalaya and crawfish. And immerse yourself in the birthplace of jazz. The clubs are always humming. Sit back and relax and enjoy a truly magical experience.
So I'm just thinking, Keith, we've already had an amazing experience. We've had 2 nights in Chicago. We've had 2 nights in the Heartbreak Hotel in Memphis. We've just had 2 nights in New Orleans. And then you've got a 7-night cruise.
Yeah, I love this. This is my favourite deal of the show by far. I love this, Sean. Look at this. You get on board the Carnival Dream, you have a relaxing day at sea, and then you're into the Caribbean cruising. Roatan is your first island. It's a Honduran island, the largest bay island of Honduras. It's noted for its pristine coral reefs, beautiful beaches, lush tropical forage, and friendly people. And it's a mecca for divers. From there through to Belize, wow. Located at the base of the Yucatan Peninsula, the country's dense rainforest is dotted with Mayan ruins. The forest is also home to a wide range of wildlife, jaguars, macaws and howler monkeys. Take a motorboat ride on the Old Belize River through a jungle and a waterway teeming with crocodiles and iguanas sunning themselves on rocks. Or skim across the marshy waters of the Almond Hill Lagoon and you may be lucky enough to spot a manatee. Going through the mangroves and then seeing the crocodiles of Indian Creek. Absolutely incredible. And of course, not only that, the world's second largest barrier reef is just offshore. So an amazing place, more like a Caribbean island than the Central American Republic.
And then, Cozumel. I like Cozumel.
We love Cozumel.
Yeah.
Mayan myth claims that Cozumel was home to the gods. When you walk round, you'll realise why. Dazzling white beaches, ruined Mayan temples, exotic jungle wildlife, and crystalline waters teeming with tropical fish. My favourite place to dive in the world is Cozumel. I love it.
And then a relaxed day at sea, and then over to New Orleans where you disembark, and of course you're transferred to the airport and your flight back to the UK.
Truly incredible.
I mean, when you break this down, so all of those extra hotel stays, this amazing cruise, your flights, this is under £1,500. Just checking out the ocean view price, you can actually get an ocean view for just £50 more and a balcony starting at £1,649. So please, you know, don't miss out maybe the chance of getting a balcony or an ocean view just for a few pounds more per night. That is amazing, isn't it?
A really, really, really good deal. I mean, for that price, for what you're getting, Sean?
Well, let's just recap there because, you know, you have got all your return flights, as we mentioned. We have got flights available from Manchester as well. And you get 2 nights in Chicago and New Orleans and 2 nights in, of course, Memphis as well. So that's 6 nights in total, and there's wonderful hotels. And that really special AMTRAK train journey from Chicago to Memphis and Memphis to New Orleans as well. Amazing prices on that one. And we have got various dates available, Keith.
We have, but the really special date is the one that we can give you over New Year, which is really, really, really special. We can offer you a New Year's package from only 1,629, Sean, leaving on the 28th of December, where you would spend New Year's Eve and New Year's Day in the Heartbreak Hotel in Memphis.
Oh, my word.
How amazing would that be?
For New Year?
For New Year, yeah. See 1 year out with the King and welcome the next one in with him as well.
Wow.
Fantastic.
So, yeah, there's all the dates there. Thanks for reminding us about that one, Keith.
Thank you very much.
No, excursion-wise, again, you can book these through Planet Cruise and save such a lot of money in there. I've booked these excursions myself, and they're so well organised as well. Now, you might be new to the show. Maybe you've never booked a cruise before, maybe never booked through Planet Cruise. We just really want to emphasise that your whole experience is quality assured. So every single cruise is ATOL and APTA protected. We always include things like your overseas transfers. Any hotels, they're always really high quality. They're always in central locations. They've always got great reviews online. And the flights will always be with world-renowned airlines as well. And all I ask today, you know, say, maybe you've thought about booking a cruise, maybe you've just got some questions. It is a free phone number, and we've got a wonderful call centre ready just to help you and to guide you through. But I really would love you to book your first cruise today.